Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tamra, also known as Sensual Mystic. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't already, please take the opportunity to like, subscribe, comment, leave me a hello, even if you don't want to chat about whether or not this resonates. This is my big magic, so the more you kind of communicate with me that this is what you are appreciating and liking, the more I'm able to put my heart center here. We're working with the Serpent Fire Tarot today, as well as with the Amenti Oracle. So what are we doing? We're looking for your big magic, your big offering in the world. After so many stars, planets in retrograde right now, a lot of people are struggling with high emotions and lack of clarity for moving forward. So that's what we're here to do today. Time is fluid. If you watch this later on, take what works, let the rest go. Remembering the tarot is a source of wisdom and not meant to override your own intuition or guidance, and it is not a replacement for professional help. I want to let you know there will be a link below for an absolutely free pick a card reading that I will link up later when I'm done this reading, as well as if you're looking for a private reading. What is a big magic read? So what we're doing is we're finding out what kind of path seems to resonate with you and what you're going to offer in the world is your big work. So we're going to pull one Amenti Oracle and I'm going to read from it, okay? Because this is a newer deck and reading to you is helping me dive deeper into the meaning here. I love the artistry. So Scorpio, you have, I can be trusted. I can be trusted. Hello, Champagne. See, yay, just in time. Cross-watching on the Scorpio. Awesome. Love that. I'm a cross-watcher too. I love cross-watching. It's so cool when they line up too and they make sense. So this is your big work in the world, okay? Scorpio, you ended up getting 2, which you're the first. I'm almost done, all of them. And you actually received 2, okay? I advance through my own abilities. So you see this strong, beautiful energy here, okay? Using like all these esoteric symbology here, the feather representative of the third eye, and you have the heart here for the heart chakra, and I can be trusted. So I'm going to read to you from the Amenti Oracle, the I can be trusted, okay? And then we're going to pull some cards. We're going to pull some cards for you. And don't forget, those of you that are tuning in or watching, there is like a bunch of pick-a cards on my channel for July relative to like all sorts of different things. There's a tower reading. I did like what demons are holding you back. There's love readings for July specific to zodiac. And there's also other kind of new moon, full moon pick-a cards. Yeah, these cards are awesome. This is I'm not sure if you can see it here. The Amenti Oracle. Totally geeked out on this deck. It's really, really cool. Love the artistic expression, and it comes with a cool book here. So I'm going to read. I'm going to find this. I can be trusted. And today, kind of my objective is to help you find your path. And cross-watchers, this influence could be for you too. You know, what I'm saying might be also a big work in this world path for you as well. So I can be trusted. And as I read to you, I'm learning better this deck, getting more deeply invested, not just in the artistry, but in also understanding the meanings. Okay, I can be trusted is card number 14. So here we go. Trust is a fluid word, synonymous with the ability. Okay, 14 is your birthday. That's awesome. And you also said that you're cross watching on a Scorpio that you're dealing with. So I see, like, the card that's come up is I can be trusted. So there might be more like personal meaning relative to even your relationship beyond just your big magic or their big magic in the world. So, trust is a fluid word, synonymous with the ability to have strength in one's beliefs about another or about oneself. At the same time, it is also a word tied to law, as trust can also be applied to a legal agreement where one becomes a custodian to protect valued assets for sole benefit of another. Following I can be trusted means staying aligned with your core values. Not being trustworthy carries a high price, as the weight of your soul is not measured in gold, but by the feather of Ma'at. And true value is found in the heart that is alchemically golden. In the chemical context, gold is symbolically considered the king, and it elementally corresponds with the sun, the heart, awareness, and Sahasrara, the crown chakra. The crown or seventh chakra, when activated, is believed to allow a space of pure consciousness to be attained. In this space, you unlock the ability to transform into the divine and do whatever you wish or will. The paradox is that when you get to this point, it is not material desire that activates awareness, but the heart's desire to live in the light of truth. Living always in the light of truth can be challenging in modern times. To attain awareness and protect your values while still being present in the world requires a balanced scale. Philosophically speaking, Aristotle's golden mean provides a series of tenets to balance the mind, heart, and spirit so as to follow the middle path by avoiding excess and being aware of where there may be a deficiency. A deficiency in honesty lends itself to secrecy, but too much honesty can lead to gossip and unnecessary chatter. Too much temperance leads to a lack of awareness, but not enough can call forth self-indulgence and extravagance. Not enough friendship can cause loneliness, but too much can mean only superficial relationships. Too much generosity causes toxic excess, but not enough can lead to stinginess. No self-control can bring indecision. Too much impulsiveness. Life is lived in the space between. And the trustworthy soul lets its golden light be felt through balanced action and word, the will being executed in accordance with the law of Ma'at. Okay, that's beautiful if it resonates. Super beautiful if it resonates. Yeah, so for some of you right now, this is just whatever, like even general message in your relationship, because you're live here right now, is like seeking the middle path. There's all these disturbances and imbalances when one doesn't seek the middle path. So access in any way or tipping that scale in any way can be challenging at finding the truth. Some of you guys, so the middle path, so for some of you, that are looking to figure out what your big love and your big magic is, like it's spelled right out, like law and order. So for some of you, kind of like working in the judicial system for some, and for others, it's like the cosmic law, okay? So some of you are going to be inclined to do your big work by seeking your own ability to walk the middle path. There's a lot of talk about the crown chakra and opening up that cosmic consciousness and knowing. So finding balance, not working with extremes. So you might find yourself in some type of opportunity or career where you're helping people feel more balanced. So that could be anything from like, in the internal and spiritual arts, perhaps even in law and order and systems of balance in general, okay? Helping to weigh out or find that middle path with excess. You're also going to be doing this through your own abilities. So for some of you, it's going to be psychic work, intuitive work. Some of you, it's going to be like working with history and working with these archetypes. You have the Seven of Wands here. Like, look at this image though. You see this image just very concentrated again above the crown chakra, internally in the third eye. It mimics this right here. And then you have the moon coming out. So intuition, you know, bringing people to that doorway of introspection, figuring out their own intuition, uncovering secrets from the night, just bringing that luminous, divine, feminine energy for the forefront. So a lot of you are going to be working with your intuition, working with meditation, working with going within. And this is through your own abilities, okay? Through your own abilities, you're going to help with cosmic consciousness and law and order and bringing people to the middle path. Let me see here. He blocked me out of nowhere for the second time. I think he's scared of how we can end up and are just kind of, yeah, you know what I find, dear, right now this is showing like the middle path. If he is acting in extremes, you know, moving, giving space to just trust your own intuition, sit within yourself, and use your own inner guidance to kind of really pay attention to how your physical body is feeling around this person. Sometimes we're in a place, and I don't know your personal scenario, but sometimes we're in a place where, you know, we're a little bit more self-aware, and when other people are blocking communication, you know, to me, this is, you know, a path I've been down in the past, and usually these people are not really emotionally available. It has nothing to do with whether or not they love or they care, but when they're not emotionally stable and able, it might just not be the door of highest expression at the moment. So what I would suggest is focus on cultivating your own light and growth, and knowing that sometimes we cling to an idea of one thing and think it's the highest, when really there's something really luminous trying to catch our attention. But when we're stuck in these energies of like wanting to hold on to someone who isn't treating us with the same highness that we would treat them, then, you know, we're preventing our own highest big path. So I think that these cards, you just showing up here for this, can focus on meditation, can focus on those high ideals and principles of the middle path, understanding that, you know, trust is formed by the middle path not being excessive in one way or another, and just knowing that his excessive behavior isn't very healthy. That's what I think. I agree with you. He did you a favor. And someone is going to come in and meet you in your big love and your big offering. It doesn't, you know, like I've been there. Like I understand that space, and it doesn't take away from how much we love them, and it doesn't take away from how much they love us. But sometimes people just, they haven't done that work. They're not ready, because somebody that's done the work doesn't block somebody out, doesn't leave you hanging, you know, if you're trying to communicate in a healthy way. So much love, beautiful. Thank you so much for showing up. I really hope that this resonated for you, Scorpio, for cross watchers, for people that have Scorpio somewhere in their chart, or if you just happen to land here, this message might have been for you. So I greatly appreciate you. I'll throw some links in the comments later. If you haven't subscribed and liked already, please do so. And I look forward to seeing you next time. All signs are up now except for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is coming up next.